Hello Virgo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for August 12th to the 18th. Now I will be concentrating on your incoming energies. We are going to do some tarot cards. I'm going to get some angel and spirit messages, and then we're going to close out your reading with your angel number. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And those that are returning, thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you here again. Now, I want you to remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, if you find only parts of it resonate, that's fantastic. Please leave comments because I do love to read them. It also helps me to connect with your energy. Now, I've already meditated and prepared the cards for your reading today, but I would like to cleanse the space together. So we're going to do that with the ringing of the bell. So please be mindful that you're going to hear a loud bell sound now. All right, Virgo. Let's get right into your energies. Let's find out what those energies are that are surrounding you for August 12th to the 18th. So spirit, angels, and guides. What are the energies surrounding the beautiful sign Virgo as we move through August 12th to the 18th? All right. Okay, we will get into these in just a moment. We're going to start with the bottom of the deck because these are the energies that, pardon me, I'm so sorry, I banged my knee there. These are the energies that you are bringing into this week's reading. So they're kind of your past energies, things that are still lingering. And then what that does is it helps us open up to the incoming energies, the things that will be affecting you during the course of this week. So I like to go three back. Virgo, what is going on? You seem to be going through something. You're going through something very emotional at this time. Of course, this might not be for everyone. Remember, it is general, but it looks as if you've been experiencing some sort of loss, and that loss has been really making you feel, feeling a little bit emotionally out of sorts. And I think you've been closing it up. I think you've been kind of wearing a mask here. So this loss that you're feeling, this loss could be anything, right? It can be loss of family connections, loss of a loved one, loss of a relationship. It could be your own just emotional emptiness right now. And the victim mentality is you really trying to, I believe that you're trying to figure out, why you're feeling this way. I believe there's a lot of emotions going on inside of you at this time, and I think that you're evaluating so many different things in your life, and especially with us being in Mercury retrograde, we tend to revisit things from our past. We tend to look at situations, again, we're reviewing, we're readdressing, we're trying to connect and kind of figure out things out during Mercury retrograde. And of course, with Mercury being your ruling planet, Virgo, it could be affecting you even more at this time. Again, that could have a lot to do with this, but I believe that you, with this number 3 intentions behind a mask, I think you're wearing a mask. I don't think you're being true to how you're actually feeling. I think you're covering up something. I think that there's something internally that's happening inside of you. And I think that you're not allowing your emotions to fully heal, or you're not allowing those emotions to really come out. I think you're keeping them sort of closed up, and you're wearing a mask, like you're pretending like everything is okay, knowing very well that there is something that you need to resolve. So let's see what those energies are going to be for you as we move through this week, because you've got 3 very powerful energies here. So I do believe that this is the week that where all of these emotions are going to come to kind of a head. They're going to surface. And I think it's going to really help you deal with it so that you can put closure to something. You did get number 7, events, deception. So feeling a sense of deception. Now, whether or not this emotional loss that you're feeling is something that you've been deceiving yourself with, or whether you feel that somebody has deceived you, it's something that you're definitely conflicting with. So you're really feeling that this is all really starting to bubble up. It's starting to really, again, resurface for you. And I think you're trying to figure out how to deal with that energy. Now, the promising part of all of this is number 8, Spirit is here to say that there is a healing light. There is healing coming into, there is healing, that there is going to feel like this sense of light coming about you, and a sense of freedom, because we've got sort of these eagles and birds flying through the sky that's representing that sense of communication. And I believe you're getting the communications spiritly to help you heal. This conflict that you're feeling is because there's you feel as if some sort of deception has happened around you. And what it's forced you to do is it's forced you to keep your feelings and your emotions sort of bottled up inside. And I think that you are wearing a mask. You're masking all of those emotions. So let's get right into the tarot, because right now, Virgo, this is a very powerful emotional week for you. So let's find out what your spirit guides would like to share with you with regards to these energies. They are extremely emotional. So we all have weeks where things are a little bit that we focus more on our emotions. Let's start with this deception. Let's find out why either you are feeling that someone has deceived you, or you could be, again, because you're wearing a mask, you might be deceiving yourself as well. So let's find out with this deception. Oh, you've been hurt. You've been hurt deeply. Emotionally, you've been really hurt. All right. So let's get right into these. Okay, so you've got the 3 of Swords here. 3 of Swords is definitely you feel like there could be 3 people involved, but it's something that has deeply hurt you, and it's time for healing. This is something that I think that you've been masking the pain that it's been causing you. And I think you've been really hard on yourself, maybe too hard on yourself. And you have to figure out how to release this, because you can't keep holding on to the deception. You can't keep holding on to that conflict. There has to be a sense of release, because it's important for you to realize that your emotions are important, and it's time to move on from a situation. Whether that situation is emotional, it could have to do with a relationship of some sort. And relationships can be platonic. They can be family. They can be work-related. And of course, it's going to resonate differently with each of you, Virgo. But the main part of this is for you to realize that it is time for healing. There's something that you have to let go. Now, with the Princess of Cups, this to me, I'm taking this as transformative energy coming into play, and this is exactly what you need. The Princess of Cups, cups being of water energy, it is our emotions. And with butterflies being encased on her beautiful dress, and this being to do with your heart chakra, I believe that your heart is at its point now where it's starting to heal. Again, something has deeply hurt you, but this Princess of Cups is here to offer you a new way of looking at something from an emotional standpoint. It's your emotions that need healing. And I believe that they're going through this sense of transformation. What this is going to do, this transformation, is going to help you put closure. This is the best time to see the 10 of Swords, because it's telling you now that you have to put behind you something that along the way has made you feel like there's been a loss, some sort of a loss. The 10 of Swords is completing that cycle so that you can put this painful situation behind you. And you can see that the sun is starting to rise here. And that means that there is new light of day. There is a new sense of beginning. Because 10s are, again, a closing of a cycle. And those 10s become a 1, and then that is the opening up of something new. So I believe there's a new cycle coming. There's definitely a new cycle that is happening for you during the course of this week. And I believe that it all comes down to Everything really, the conflict is really coming, everything is coming to the surface. No more behind the mask anymore. No more being so hard on yourself. Let's find out what's going on with this conflict. There we go. I feel like you're going to feel this sense of release. And you got the Princess of Coins now. Princess of Coins is like another messenger. But this is a messenger of more grounding energy because coins are your earth suits. So earth suits are your Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And of course, Virgo, you are an earth sign. I believe that you're going to feel a sense of a new beginning here, and you're going to be able to ground your energy. It's hard to ground our energy if our emotions are all over the place. And especially if we've been hurt deeply by something, so either someone or a situation. So this Princess of Coins, this is a message that's coming to help you ground your energy more. You're going to feel more stable because this conflict is going to be coming to an end, right? We have closure. So that closure helps open up doors to something new. Let's find out with the healing light. And then we are going to get clarifiers for these to get a little bit more understanding of what's happening. So healing, yeah. The Five of Coins, I think emotionally you have been really feeling like you've been left out in the cold. Sometimes it feels like a little bit of an abandonment here. Oh my gosh. And okay, and to really solidify the fact that this is your reading, you did get number 9, the Hermit, which of course is representation of you. When you show up in your own reading, it's just even more powerful, the reading. And again, situations are going to be different for each person. So please take it as it resonates. But the Five of Coins is feeling left out in the cold. It's feeling like it sometimes is, us kind of being hard on ourselves, like with that victim mentality. We do feel a sense of loss, and we really are trying so desperately to find the light, but we're finding it hard to do that. And we can't find the light if we haven't allowed a certain part of our situation to close or to end, especially if it's something that's been painful. We have to allow more new emotional experiences to come into play so that we can ground our energy. The Five of Coins is here to say that not everything is lost. There is still hope. There's a lot of healing that is taking place that is going to help you to resolve this feeling of feeling that sense of being alone. Now, the Eight of Wands is it's a beautiful time to feel this Eight of Wands too, because this is action and movement, and it's things moving, actually moving quite quickly. So I think that this healing energy is going to come about very quickly. It's almost as if something again reaches sort of that volcanic moment where maybe it all kind of comes to the surface. But then it feels like this great sense of release. And that's when that healing starts to take place. You're not going to feel so alone. You're going to see that behind this Five of Coins is a stained glass window that has this brightness about it that's showing you the hope that's coming through. The Eight of Wands are messages that are coming in that are going to really be positive. And I'm feeling a spin of positive energy here. And a lot of it comes from you really diving deep into your own psyche to really think about your emotions, to think about your thought processes, to think about how you've been dealing with a situation. Again, you are trying to find light within you, and that light comes from healing. And sometimes we have to take a little step back. We have to allow ourselves that time for healing. And that means that it might mean taking a little bit of a retreat or a little time out to really get to know yourself better, to think about your own actions, to think about the things that have brought you to the point as to where you are today. Because Virgo, you have a lot of wisdom within you. And when we keep moving on our every single day, we sometimes overthink situations. Sometimes we don't take enough time for ourselves. This is just reiterating that it is a time right now. The time and the best time for you to really feel that sense of healing is going to be now. And it's going to help you gain the wisdom that you need in order to see how that lantern is going to light that path for you. All right, so let's get your clarifying cards. A very deep message for you this week. I'm going to keep that because that just flew out. I believe that this is the energy that's really guiding you this week. that just fell out, so I'm going to leave it as just a main message. And the Seven of Wands is that empowerment to keep moving forward. It's not allowing anyone or anything stand in your way. You have a lot of inner strength. You have a lot of inner wisdom and power to be able to get through any circumstances in your life that you feel maybe it's time to put closure to. You have that stamina, right? You have the stamina to do that. So let's get a clarifier for the Deception, the Three of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. These are this is a very impactful emotional situation that is coming to a close. Let's find out what that is. And we've got the message there. And you got another page. There's a lot of messages, I believe, especially with the Eight of Wands. These are there's a multitude of messages coming through this week. And I think that the reason these are all coming into play for you is because that's how you are going to heal this energy. So the Page of Wands is it's the adventurer. The Page of Wands, again, wands, they're not afraid. They're not afraid of, they're inspired, right? They have passion. And I think that you're feeling this. I feel like you are really passionate towards putting this situation to a close. I think you're at that transformational stage where you're ready to move forward, and this is really giving you that positive indication that that you are going to receive the energy that you need to be able to help you put that closure into play. Let's find out with the Conflict and the Princess of Coins. Let's find out. And you got the Eight of Swords. The conflict is how you're viewing the whole situation. It's your overthinking. It's the way that you view yourself in this situation. And again, if you can't be honest and open with yourself and you're behind a mask, you're not going to be able to release yourself from this. Let's get one more for the Eight of Swords. And give me one more clarifier for the Eight of Swords. Number 20, Judgment. You've been getting that a lot lately, and that's really again, you're ready for a rebirth. You're ready for a renewal. But the only way that you're going to be able to get this new fresh start is by being able to, first of all, release your ways of thinking, because I think you're thinking in that victim mentality is that thinking that you are trapped in some sense, whether you're emotionally trapped or physically trapped. It's how you view the situation in it. And honestly, you are not trapped in any way here. These swords are not touching you, and you are just loosely bound here. So you have the ability to free yourself from this. And I believe it comes with, again, letting go of this emotional, feeling this sense of emotional loss or emotional deception. And you starting to feel your energy transforming. When you feel that positive energy starting to filter into your life, it's going to help ground your energy, and that's going to help you release yourself from feeling tied up. It's going to open up the door for you to feel that sense of renewal and new beginning. But you have to evaluate the past first. We cannot move forward with anything in our life in a positive way if we don't release the things in our life that maybe we felt have been holding us back. So now let's get for the Healing Light, the Five of Coins, the Eight of Wands, and number 9, the Hermit. Let's just get one card, please. Spirit, Angels, Guides. One card to help give us a better understanding. There we go. And you got the Six of Cups. It's something from your past. You definitely have to do an evaluation from your past, because something from the past is what's holding you back here. I think you do need to take a little bit of time out for yourself and indulge in the things that make you happy. You know, you are going to be receiving the information. You are going to be receiving the energy levels that you need in order to change your perception on something. But it definitely is something to do from the past. By not releasing this hurt, you are preventing yourself from all the joyous things that are going to be coming into play for you, because the Six of Cups is about love. It is about joy. It is about balance. It's about reconnections. And I believe that you want that reconnection, but you can't do it until you really discover how to heal something. And that's by putting it to rest, not just temporarily, but for good. Right? It's, again, a situation or a person or something in your life that causes so much emotional damage that it's time to release that. We all tend to hold on to certain things in our life that sometimes prevent us from moving forward. They prevent us from taking new opportunities and running with them. We have to have these restarts and refreshes all the time in our life, because it's what allows us to feel a new lease on life. And I think you have that new lease on life coming for you. But you have to release your thought process and how you view your situation, because you don't have to continue to be behind a mask. You can rip that mask off and you can start fresh. But it comes with that healing, and you have to allow that into your life. All right, let's get your angel messages. Let's find out what the angels would like to share with you. Virgo, this is a very deep week for you. Now, on the 19th, which is going to be the start of the next week's reading, we will be going through the full moon in Aquarius, and I think that's going to be a wonderful time for you to release a lot of these energies as well. So let's find out the hopeful, beautiful messages that your angels would like to share with you, Virgo, as we move through the 12th to the 18th. You've got lots of messages. All right. And these are just messages they want you they're reiterating for you. Okay, so we're going to start with the 10 of Michael, and that's that 10 of Swords. A situation has ended and you are finally free. Okay, you're feeling that sense of freedom. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Just as we've been saying, once you can feel that sense of freedom and you can heal, you are going to see new opportunities coming into play for you as well. You have to put the past behind you. It's very important for you to do that. 7 of Raphael, it's time to make a decision, right? You need to be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. And that has a lot to do with your Hermit energy as well. And then you got the King of Gabriel. So generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. So keep your eyes on the big picture and leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. And I think that you are. I think you do have a lot of concern for others. But it's really, you got to keep your eyes on the big picture here, right? Because that big picture is, it's about you, and it's about what you want, and it's about what what new opportunities you want to bring into play for yourself as well. And the Queen of Gabriel, you got the King and the Queen. So King and Queen, because they're of the same suit, they could have a lot to do with parental figures in your life. They can be people that you hold respect for, but it's definitely like a couple of some sort. Passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. So you can do anything right now. So know that you have the ability, and we know that because you got the 7 of Wands, and that's what fell out. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people, and those helpful people could be the King and the Queen for you. So there's people around you that are there to help you as you move through this week that's going to offer you, I think, even though it seems like it's kind of drudging up a lot of things from the past, it's what's going to allow you to put closure to it so you can start that new beginning for yourself. All right, so now let's get another powerful card here. This is your message. This is what your angels would like to share with you as well. So let's get that message. The message for Virgo, please. And travel. So some of you could be traveling during the course of this week, or travel could be a part of what's happening for you. I think you're moving through. Travel doesn't always have to be physical travel. Sometimes it can be a journey because you're ready to take that next phase and step into your life. So number 34, travel. So you've received this card as the universe wants you to know that your hopes and dreams of travel are not far away. So travel is a big part of our lives, whether it is local or overseas. Have you ever dreamt of visiting foreign lands or simply tracing the paths of your ancestors? You may wish to travel to a peaceful beach haven or take time out for a sea change. So travel teaches you about other cultures and what a truly amazing and beautiful world we live in. But it also helps you to understand the similarities and differences you have with people from other countries. Now, again, for some of you, it could actually physically be wanting to travel. For others, though, travel can also help you to unlock hidden areas within your soul, such as your past lives or something from the past. So again, it could have a lot to do with that as well. So the universe works in mysterious ways. Once you make a plan, the universe will assist you to make your dream become a reality. The universe and abundance work hand in hand. So if you are meant to go on a holiday, to travel to a particular location, then all you need will fall into place. Start planning your trip today and know that your dreams are about to become reality. So again, with this travel coming up, again, some of you could be traveling physically. I think you are trying to make plans for yourself. And if not, maybe travel is something that's really important right now. Maybe this is a great way for you to release certain things from your past and to start that new sense, a new lease on life as well. So that is a very important message. Let's close out your reading with your angel number. Spirit angels, guides. Angel number for Virgo, please. What is that angel number and message that you'd like to share with Virgo? And you got number 7. Interesting enough here, you got a few 7s. All right, so I want to just see here. We've got the 7 of Wands, which flew out specifically. And we've got the 7 of Raphael. We have the 7 as your angel number. And then number 34 in numerology is the number 7. So synchronicities, you are a conduit of the magical, loving energy of the universe, radiating with abundance and beauty. Your path is manifesting in perfect synchronicity, reflecting how consequential your efforts are. You have put in all the hard work, and you are now reaping the rewards. So watch out for the number 7. That is a very, very powerful number for you as we move through August 12th to the 18th. Thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you found parts of it resonate, of course, leave the messages. Please like and share. I appreciate all the love and support. Until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.